I'm haunted by a shoreline that I've never walked upon, a silhouette of palm trees in the purple light of dawn. I feel the sand between my toes in the middle of the street, an ancient island rhythm underneath my city feet. The spirits of the ancestors are floating on the breeze. They're moving through the mountains and they're moving through the trees. They are not in the graveyard, they are not beneath the stone. They are the unseen travelers in the marrow of your bone. A whisper from the Caribbean, a call across the blue, a ghost of what was taken and a ghost of what is true. Island ghosts dancing in the smoke of the cafe, guiding every wanderer who has lost their lonely way. Jazz, mist and reggae sun blending into one. Island goes, the journey's just begun. The concrete can't contain the wildness of the tribal soul. The system can manipulate what it cannot control. Listen to the echo in the shell against your ear. The island is a frequency that's always very near. I'm seeing through the vapor and I'm seeing through the haze, the ghost of better versions of my own and future days. I'm drinking from the coconut, a spiritual insight, and shining like a lighthouse in the middle of the night. A whisper from the Caribbean, a call across the blue, a ghost of what was taken and a ghost of what is true. Island ghosts dancing in the smoke of the cafe, guiding every wanderer who has lost their lonely way. Jazz, mist and reggae sun blending into one. Island goes, the journey's just begun. Ghost. I've got the key to every door inside this lonely town, but every time I open one, the walls come crashing down. They sold me liberty inside a box of painted air. But when I look inside, there's absolutely nothing there. The system gives you choices that are just a different cage. They keep you turning circles on a very hollow stage. Freedom isn't paper, and it isn't silver coins. It's the power of the spirit, where the universal joins. Don't drink the empty water, don't eat the plastic bread. The truth is living in the heart and not inside the head. Hollow freedom, ringing like a bell, a rusted tin, trying to find the substance in the middle of the sin. Jazz, blues, lamentation, rootsy reggae beat. Hollow freedom, walking on a dead-end street. They promise you the heaven while they build you up a hell, marketing the silence that they're trying hard to sell. But the lion knows the difference between a roar and just a sigh. He doesn't need a permit or a reason just to fly. Oh, I'm filling up the vacuum with the power of my voice. Finding that the emptiness was actually my choice. I'm breaking every mirror that reflects a high Skyscrapers are weeping in the grey of London town. The heavy clouds are hanging like a dusty velvet gown. I'm standing in the puddles of a million broken dreams. Nothing in this city is as solid as it seems.
The asphalt is a desert where the lonely spirits roam, searching for a feeling that can lead the children home.
But the water starts to tumble from the heavens up above to wash away the concrete and to fertilize our love.
Every drop is heavy with the weight of all we fear,
but the cleansing is the reason that the storm is finally here. Concrete rain falling on the steel and the stone,
making music in the places
where we feel the most alone. Jazz upon the sidewalk, reggae in the sky. Concrete rain washing every hollow urban line.
The bankers and the beggars, they are soaked to the bone. Nature has a language that can melt a heart of stone. Don't run for the umbrella, don't you hide inside the hall. Let the liquid mercy of the universe just fall.
I'm dancing in the deluge while the taxi cabs go by, reflecting all the neon in the corner of my eye. My soul is feeling liquid, my heart is feeling brave. I'm finding all the rhythm in the tidal urban wave.
Every drop is heavy with the weight of all we feel,
But the cleansing is the reason that the storm is finally here. Concrete rain falling on the steel and the stone,
making music in the places
where we feel the most alone. been polishing the trophies of a life I didn't lead, planting plastic flowers when the garden needed seed. The gold is flaking off the walls of every room I own, and I'm sitting on the splinters of a very hollow throne.
The monuments of Babylon are crumbling to the dust, corroded by the vanity and eaten by the rust.
Don't weep for the cathedral or the statues in the square. True glory isn't something that the wicked people wear. It's a cracked and jagged beauty, it's a soul that's been through fire, rising from the ashes of a funeral pyre. Broken glory, shining in the jazz bands and blues, telling all the secrets, and the heavy honest news. Reggae in the wreckage, soul within the bone. Broken glory, the greatest light I've ever known.
The stars are most majestic when the sky is torn apart,
Just like the holy wisdom
in a bruised and battered heart.
pick up the jagged pieces and let the spirit shine through the imperfections of a radical design. I'm dancing on the ruins of the girl I used to be, finding that the cracks are where the light is set so free. My jazz is getting greedy and my roots are getting deep. I've got a broken promise that I'm finally gonna keep. It's a cracked and jagged beauty, it's a soul that's been through fire, rising from the ashes of a funeral pyre. Broken afraid of how the dirt and how the gravel used to feel. But then I heard a melody that bubbled from the ground, and suddenly my static life was spinning all around.
Yeah, you cannot cage a river and you cannot stop the vine. Everything is connected by a mystical design. From the concrete of the city to the jungle in the west, a rolling stone gathers no moss,
but the spirit finds its rest. We're digging deep to find the strength to reach up to the sky, with a rhythm in our pockets that the money cannot buy. Rolling roots, moving through the jazz and the clay. We are finding our direction in a funky kind of way. Oh, oh, from the basement to the mountain, let the vibration spread. Oh, rolling roots, keeping all our hungry spirits fed.
the radio is lying and the television screams, but they can't touch the fabric of a Rasta's holy dreams. We're planting seeds of justice in the middle of the street, walking with the power of the ancestors in our feet.
I've traded in my high heels for the feel of honest grass, watching all the vanity and the empty shadows pass. My voice is getting louder as the music takes control. There's a vintage kind of fire burning deep inside my soul. We're digging deep to find the strength to reach up to the sky, with a rhythm in our pockets that the money cannot buy. Rolling roots, moving through the jazz and the clay. Oh, oh, we are finding our direction in a funky kind of way. Oh, from the basement to the mountain, let the vibration spread. Oh, rolling roots, keeping all our hungry spirits fed. Roll on, sister.
Roll on, sister,
Deep in the air,
high in the air.
universal love is everywhere. Can you feel it in the soles of your feet? Rolling, rolling roots, jazz, rock, reggae, soul.
Rolling roots,
Moving through the jazz and the clay. We are finding our direction in a funky kind of way. Oh, oh, from the basement to the mountain, let the vibration spread. Oh, rolling roots, keeping all our hungry spirits fed. Keep on rolling, don't let them stop your growth. Oh, deep roots, high jazz, The seasons change without a single word of warning. I watch the leaves turn brittle in the garden of our pride. I gave you every summer, every bright and golden morning. Now I'm shivering alone, with nowhere left to hide.
The tide goes out and leaves the coral burning in the sun. Life is a cycle, sister, since the world was first begun. Don't fight the current when the waves are crashing on the shore. The ocean takes away so she can give you something more. It's the gravity of living, it's the pulling of the moon, a symphony of sorrow, playing slightly out of tune. Natural heartbreak, like a storm across the reef, finding beauty in the middle of this organic grief. No malice in the thunder, no evil in the rain, just a natural heartbreak going through the pain. The tree must lose its branches if the wind begins to blow, to save the roots below the dirt where secrets start to grow. Dry your eyes, my darling, let the salt return to sea. The truth is never captive, the truth is always free.
I'm learning how to breathe without your rhythm in my chest, putting all these heavy ghost-filled memories to rest. It's not a tragedy to find that we have reached the end, just a jagged mountain path around a sudden bend. It's the gravity of living, it's the pulling of the moon, a symphony of sorrow, playing slightly out of tune. Natural heartbreak, like a storm across the reef, finding beauty in the middle of this organic grief. No malice in the thunder, been taking the prescriptions of a very careful life, avoiding all the friction and avoiding all the strife. But the medicine was poison and the cure was just a lie. I was fading into shadows and I didn't even try.
The doctors of the system have a pill for every fear, but they cannot hear the music that is ringing in your ear. You need a dose of chaos and a gallon of the sun. The healing of the spirit has only just begun.
Toss the bottle in the river, burn the ledger in the fire. Step into the frequency of a radical desire. Wildest remedy that the world has ever seen, cleaning out the spirit and the places we have been. Free jazz, liberation, rootsy reggae soul. Wildest remedy, making us feel whole.
Go into the wilderness and talk to every bird. Listen for a language that the humans haven't heard. The remedy is messy and the remedy is loud. It's a bolt of golden lightning in a very heavy cloud.
I'm screaming at the moon with the jazzman's dirty tone, finding all the power that I've never had to own. I'm a wild-eyed survivor with a syncopated beat, tasting all the bitter and tasting all the sweet. Toss the bottle in the river, burn the ledger in the fire. Step into the frequency of a radical desire. Wildest remedy that the world has ever seen, cleaning out the spirit and the places we have been. Free jazz, liberation, rootsy reggae soul. Wildest remedy, making us feel whole. Run wild, one mind, no more being kind.
The cure is the roar of the lion at the
Wildest remedy, wildest and unpredictable jazz reggae cure. Wildest remedy that the world has ever seen, cleaning out the spirit and the places we have been. Free jazz, liberation, rootsy reggae soul. Wildest remedy, making us feel whole. I'm cured in the wild. Wildest remedy, jazz, roots, freedom. Trading my autonomy for a cage of polished gold, believing every fairy tale the merchants ever told. They put a price upon my breath and a tax upon my tears, and sold me back my liberty to feed upon my fears.
The pirate and the pioneer, they wear a different face, but both of them are running in a cold and heartless race. They claim to own the sunshine, and they claim to own the rain, while they build their ivory towers on a foundation of pain. You can lock the heavy iron, you can bolt the wooden door, but the spirit isn't something you can purchase at the store. Stolen freedom, crying in the night, waiting for the morning to restore the holy light. A jazz blues rebellion with a rootsy reggae soul. Stolen freedom, we are taking back control. The chains are in the mind before they're ever on the wrist. The greatest power in the world is the one they can't resist. Emancipate your vision from the static on the screen and walk into a reality that they have never seen. I'm breaking every contract that I signed in desperation. I'm starting up a fire in the heart of every nation. My voice is not for sale and my rhythm cannot be bound. I'm digging up the treasures that were buried in the ground. You can lock the heavy iron, you can bolt the wooden door, but the spirit isn't something you can purchase at the store. Stolen freedom, crying in the night, waiting for the morning to restore the holy light. A jazz blues rebellion with a rootsy reggae soul. Stolen freedom, we are taking back control. Give it back, break the track. Oh, the soul is free, the soul is me.
looking for a beacon in the middle of the night to lead me through the wreckage to a place of holy light.
Fear not the lonely mountain or the valley of the bone. The pillar of the fire means you'll never walk alone. It's burning in the temple of the righteous and the brave, the only light in Zion that the system can enslave. It doesn't burn the fingers, but it melts the heavy chain. A warm and golden comfort in the middle of the rain. Guiding fire, burning through the jazz and smoke, leading all the people who have finally awoke. Roots for the journey, soul for the spark. Guiding fire, dancing in the dark. The torches pass from father to the daughter and the son. The battle for the spirit has already been won.
Just keep the embers glowing with a breath of honest song, and you will find the strength to keep on moving, right or wrong.
I'm holding up my lantern in the center of the town, watching all the walls of Jericho come
Tumbling down. My jazz is getting hotter as the reggae starts to climb. I'm burning up the calendar and stepping out of time. It doesn't burn the fingers, but it melts the heavy chain. A warm and golden comfort in the middle of the rain. Guiding fire, burning through the jazz and smoke, leading all the people who have finally awoke. Roots for the journey, ghosts of lovers I had known before, always knocking loudly on a tightly bolted door. I try to find the rhythm in a world of static noise, but I lost the simple magic of the girls and of the boys.
Behold the mighty creature moving steady across the plains. He doesn't fear the lightning nor the cold Atlantic rains.
He knows the path is narrow, but the spirit must expand, like a nomad wandering across the desert sand. Running for the horizon,
Leaving the fear behind,
searching for a treasure that the greedy cannot find. Chasing buffalo through the fields of jazz and blues, searching for a frequency that's honest, deep, and true. Reggae in our footsteps, soul inside our veins, chasing buffalo, breaking all the mental chains.
the hunter becomes hunted if he has no love within.
He tries to hide his nature.
He tries to hide his nature and his original sin. But the beast is just a brother with a heavy coat of fur.
Listen to the message in the wild, an ancient purr. I'm running till my lungs burn, I'm running till I'm light. No longer will I hide away from the terrors of the night. I see the massive silhouette against the setting sun. Oh yeah, yeah. The journey of 1,000 miles has finally begun. Running for the horizon, leaving the fear behind, searching for a treasure that the greedy cannot find. Chasing buffalo through the fields of jazz and blues, searching for a frequency that's honest, deep, and true. Reggae in our footsteps, soul inside our veins, chasing buffalo, breaking all the mental chains. Don't stop the motion,
Don't stop the motion,
don't kill the emotion,
don't kill the emotion.
ride the wild wind.
Let the spirit
Keep on moving. I've been wrapped in silk but shivering inside the cold. Hearing all the ancient stories that the wind has told. The city is a tapestry of woven lies and greed. I'm searching for a different kind of visionary seed.
Behold the humble messenger
In the coat of purple wool, speaking to the empty hearts until the cup is full. Truth is not a hammer, no, it's soft as velvet rain, coming down to soothe the fire and to dull the jagged pain. Listen to the whisper beneath the velvet skin. The revolution of the soul is ready to begin. Velvet prophet, walking on the clouds of sound, lifting up the heavy spirits from the dusty ground. Jazz for the elegance, reggae for the core. Velvet prophet, opening the sacred door.
The politicians scream and shout inside their iron box,
But wisdom doesn't need to pick the heavy metal locks. It flows like a river through the cracks inside the wall. A velvet vibration that is rising for us all.
I'm trading my armor for a gown of gentle grace, finding all the constellations on your weathered face.
My voice is like a cello in a garden of the king, learning how to listen while the morning birds begin to sing. Listen to the whisper beneath the velvet skin. The revolution of the soul is ready. so fast, I forgot to see the trees. Now I'm catching wisdom on a warm and salty breeze. I kicked off my designer shoes to feel the sandy floor. I'm not interested in running that old rat race anymore.
Excuse me while I light my soul and let the smoke arise. I see the truth of ages
reflected in your eyes.
The world is in a hurry, heading nowhere in a blur.
But we are in the moment, making everything a purr. No need for the pressure, no need for the haste. Life is far too beautiful to ever let it waste. Easy skanking in a sophisticated way, taking all the jazz and letting reggae lead the play. One step to the left and a giant leap for love. Easy skanking with the blessings from above.
The clock is just a circle with some numbers on the wall, but the spirit has no calendar.
It answers to a call.
Relax your mind, my sister.
Let the rhythm take the wheel. There is nothing more authentic than the way this music feels.
I'm swaying like a willow
In a velvet afternoon,
matching up my heartbeat
to this syncopated tune.
The
Critics and the cynics can stay busy with their pride, while I am simply floating on this easy rolling tide. No need for the pressure, no need for the haste. Life is far too beautiful to ever let it waste. Easy skanking in a sophisticated way, taking all the jazz and letting reggae lead the play. One step to the left and a giant leap for love. Easy skanking with the blessings from above.
take it slow,
So slow,
let it grow.
just grow.
Easy does it.
Jazz loves it all. Skank it, stank it, swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it. A slow vibration for a fast world. Easy skanking in a sophisticated way. Oh, taking all the jazz and letting reggae lead the play. One step to the left and a giant leap for love. Easy skanking with the blessings from above. Stay easy, skank on jazz reggae peace. Skank on jazz reggae peace. my songs in cathedrals made of ancient cold belief, searching for a moment that could offer some relief. But the glory wasn't hidden in the statues or the glass. He was waiting in the shadows for the humble ones to pass.
Boy, the celebration starting in the spirit of the man, following the blueprints of the universal plan. You don't need a golden altar or a fancy heavy robe. The glory is a rhythm that is wrapping around the globe.
Raise your hands to the ceiling, feel the vibration rise. We are seeing the kingdom through our very own eyes. Jamming glory in the gospel jazz style, making every weary soul wanna stay a little while. Reggae for the spirit, soul for the mind. Jamming glory, the greatest treasure you can find.
Yeah. Let the drummer be the preacher and the bass become the cues. We are here to testify and spread the joyful news that the love is never ending and the music never stops. From the bottom of the valley to the highest mountaintops,
I'm shouting from the rafters with the fire in my throat. Every single word I sing is like a golden bolt, carrying the broken to a place of holy light, where the jamming never ceases in the middle of the night. Raise your hands to the ceiling, feel the vibration rise. We are seeing the kingdom through our very own eyes. Jamming glory in the gospel jazz style, oh, making every weary soul wanna stay a little while. Reggae for the spirit, soul for the mind. Jamming glory, the greatest treasure you can find. Hallelujah, glory, jamming, freedom, jamming, one love, jamming, feel the glory. The jam is sacred. The jam is sacred. Jazz gospel rhythm. Jamming glory in a gospel jazz style. Oh, making every weary soul wanna stay a little while. Reggae for the spirit, soul for the mind. Jamming glory, the greatest treasure you can find. Keep on jamming, glory, 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 soul and spirit, glory. The incense leaves a trail of amber dust across the floor. I'm haunted by a shadow that I've never seen before. a saffron-colored memory of a love I used to hold before the winter turned the summer into bitter gold.
The spice of life is lingering inside the morning air, a spiritual vibration that is floating everywhere. Don't fear the apparition in the bright and orange robe. It's the wisdom of the ages traveling the globe. A flicker in the corner, a whisper in the soul, connecting with the spirits to finally be whole. Saffron ghosts dancing in the smoke of yesterday, chasing all the heavy, dark anxieties away. Jazz in the spice garden, reggae in the mist. Saffron ghost by the holy sunlight kiss. The monks are in the mountains and the lions in the plains, but the saffron light of truth is what will break the iron chains.
You cannot bury holiness or hide it in the cave. It rises like a vapor from the cradle to the grave.
I'm
Wrapping up my sorrow in a silk and orange veil, sailing on a frequency that's never gonna fail. My jazz is getting mystical, my roots are getting bright. I'm talking to the saffron ghost in the middle of the night. A flicker in the corner, oh, whisper in the soul, connecting with the spirits to finally be whole. Saffron ghost dancing in the smoke of yesterday, chasing all the heavy, dark anxieties away. Jazz in the spice garden, reggae in the mist. Saffron ghost by the holy sunlight kissed. Color of the darkness is gone. Spiritual hue flowing through. Color of the darkness is gone. Spiritual hue flowing through. Flowing through. Ghostly vibration, ghostly vibration, ghostly vibration. Exotic jazz, reggae, soul, saffron ghost dancing in the smoke of yesterday, chasing all the heavy, dark anxieties away. Jazz in the spice garden, reggae in the mist. Saffron ghost by the holy sunlight kiss. Still dancing in the orange light. Saffron, 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 saffron. The statues in the gallery are staring at the floor while I'm standing at the threshold of a heavy marble door. I've lived inside a museum of the mistakes I have made, watching all my vibrant colors start to slowly, surely fade.
The Pharaoh's heart was marble and his kingdom was of stone, but he sat upon a hollow and a temporary throne. The Exodus is calling from the cold and white museum. Can you hear the people singing in the spiritual Colosseum?
Leave the sculptures of the past to the dust and to the mold. We are moving to a city where the spirit isn't cold. Marble Exodus, from the temple to the streets, making every frozen statue move their rhythm, heavy feet. Jazz in the galleries, reggae in the hall. Marble Exodus, watching every idol fall.
Stone by stone, we're breaking all the walls of Babylon, walking to the rhythm of a never-ending dawn. The mountain is our mother and the granite is our pride, but we have got the fire of the universe inside.
I'm chipping at the marble of the girl I used to be, until I find the living soul that's deep inside of me. I'm a jazz, no revelation in the coat of dusty white, heading for the Exodus in the middle of the night. Sculptures of the past to the dust and to the mold. We are moving to a city where